very talented students and respectable parents, as well as our directors of Sri Chaitanya. Let's welcome all of you for a very great event. That is where I'll be providing the insights of our JEE Advanced results. So to start with the program, I have a couple of lines where we talk about an anthropologist was once asked, Margaret Reed, what is the first sign of civilization? So everybody expected answers like clay pots, tools, or the cranial capacity, the brain developing. But to our surprise, her answer was a healed thigh bone, a femur that is healed. That's because this is something that showed us somebody cared, somebody took care of someone, and someone has recovered for it. So compassion is the first sign of civilization, is what is told by the anthropologist. And that very same virtue is the cornerstone of Sri Chaitanya group, where our beloved Dr. B.S. Rao Garu and Dr. Lakshmi Bhai, Jhansi Lakshmi Bai Garu, who have started the Sri Chaitanya group for girls initially and has spread out to a phenomenal, giant, huge organization that is led by the legacy of their daughters, Sushma Garu and Seema Garu. So with that said, let's have the result for which we are all here, the JEE 2025 results. Can we have a huge round of applause, please, for the results that are to be announced? A whopping 31 students have scored ranks below 100 in All India category, with 5 students, 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10, which is an amazing, amazing result. The legacy that we have been carrying, if you can recall from the past, in the year 2023, we have scored top 1 ranks in India in all 3 categories, which is NEET, as well as JEE Mains, as well as the JEE Advanced. Now that is a legacy we wish to carry for years upcoming and together. And here we are yet again to announce another round of results. So we will here have our beloved students, AVs, from Ritvik Sai, Majid Hussain, Ujjwal Kesri, Akshat Kumar, and Arnav Nigam. Can we have the AV, please?
Hi, my name is Ritvik Sai. I am from Srikakulam. I have been studying in Sri Chaitanya from 3rd class. I have started my JEE preparation in 7th class. My goal is to get seated in Mumbai IIT CSC. Majorly faced problems with time, particularly in maths, which I have overcome only by practice, like taking mock tests with limited time, getting enough number of questions, and then limiting my time to 1 hour and solving them as fast as I can. I like physics subject more because it is more realistic than maths and chemistry, and I like my chemistry sir very much because I like the way he explains the doubts. I have written many mock tests which helped me a lot in acing my total score, and my faculty members would immediately discuss the doubts that I have in exam. I have taken different types of tests like RPTA, GTA, CTA, which helped me to ace my total score in JEE Advanced 2025. And I would thank Sri Chaitanya for giving different types of models and innovative questions in our tests. Thank you, Sri Chaitanya.
I am Majid Hussain and I am from Madhya Pradesh, Burhanpur. I have enrolled in Sri Chaitanya JEE program and I am expecting a top rank in JEE Advanced 2025. The journey has been intense and Sri Chaitanya's support made a big difference to it. Their online doubt clearing sessions really helped me a lot, in especially my weak areas, especially in chemistry, few in maths and physics. The questions were quite relevant and they touched the difficulty level of advanced, so they were quite useful. Further, it helped me to build confidence by the test series and the tests they provided and the strategies to improve using mocks. The dynamic analysis after each test, which was a major portion of the program, was extremely insightful. It helped me identify my weak areas and focus on them to improve. I could always get my doubts and queries solved quickly, which saved my time helping me strengthen the concepts. Thanks to Sri Chaitanya, I was able to identify and work on my weaknesses and get them better. All these resources played a leading role and helped me a lot in my preparation. And thank you.
Hi, my name is Ujjwal Kesri and I hail from Delhi. I am a student of Sri Chaitanya's EITS. Joining Sri Chaitanya's EITS was the best decision for my JEE preparation. The rigorous test, the doubt-solving sessions, and the detailed feedback pushed me to work harder and smarter. The faculty's expertise and the stress-free learning environment here helped me to stay focused and motivated. I couldn't have achieved this high achievement without their constant support. Hats off to the dedication and support of Sri Chaitanya. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Akshat Kumar Chaurasia and I have appeared for JEE Advanced 2025. I have been part of the Sri Chaitanya's DLP program in the AITS test series. The quality of the test papers were very good. I solved papers for JEE Mains as well as for JEE Advanced. These papers helped me prepare for my exam very well. I found out the weak areas of my preparation and then I focused on them. The quality of the paper was very good and there was also doubt clearing sessions which helped me a lot to spot my mistakes and correct them well before the next test. I want to thank Sri Chaitanya's team, teachers for their dedication and the support they have given me throughout my academic journey.
Hello everyone, my name is Arnab Nigam and I have scored 316 out of 360 marks in JEE Advanced 2025 and I have got an All India rank of 11. I am associated with Sri Chaitanya Institute for the past 3 years. My journey with Sri Chaitanya began in 10th grade when I first had an interactive session with the 3 faculty members, Sridhar sir, Yash sir and Animesh sir. I was amazed by the quality of content and also the motivation and support offered by them. That is what got me into Sri Chaitanya Institute. After that, I had given the score examination and I was also amazed by the quality of paper. That was a really challenging, tough and a paper that required intuitive thoughts. And that really made me confident when I got AIR 1 in that paper. Also, it's extremely important to know that it's said that JEE Advanced is supposed to be the toughest examination in India. And that's because of the few challenges that are offered in the preparation. And one of the major challenges is dealing with stress. So a tip to deal with stress is to take breaks whenever you feel stressed out. So those breaks should be quality breaks. It should not be like you get into a mobile phone or you watch TV for that time. It should be some quality time spent with your family, or you go out, take a walk and de-stress yourself, play a sport. So those are some quality breaks that you can take to de-stress yourself. Also, it's extremely important to give a great number of mock tests during the entire preparation. We used to have 2 to 3 mock tests every week, and that is what gets us prepared for the exam temperament. The most important thing for the examination is the temperament. No matter how much knowledge you have, if you lose your temperament, it's of no use in the examination. So the last week of preparation before the examination should be entirely focused on getting your temperament ready. Also, it is extremely important to keep yourself calm and not be anxious about the examinations. And this is a characteristic you will develop when you give a great number of tests and you get adapted to situations where you are facing new questions and you have to think by yourself and navigate by yourself. It's also extremely important that you listen to your teachers, as there are times that you might feel that something is the best way you feel. But the teachers, having mentored a great number of students, they know what's best for you and they give a tailor-made program for you. And you should just focus on getting what the teacher has said done, and after that you can get your self-study. Also, I think there's a stereotype that says that you have to study 10 to 14 hours every day, get your doubts solved every day before the day ends. It's nothing such sort. You just have to study well for whatever time you study. For the days before revision, in the starting phase, we used to have classes for 4 to 5 hours, and after that, we used to have 2 to 3 hours of self-study. Apart from that, when we used to go home, we just used to revise what was done in class and solve a few numericals and other conceptual questions that were told to us by the teacher. That is more than sufficient during the initial phase of preparation. During the revision phase, you will have to sit by yourself, think what is missing in you, and you have to work out on those things. So you have to identify your strengths and weaknesses and develop your strengths and also work on your weaknesses. Another thing I would like to say is that you should develop good bonds with your friends on the campus, because they'll always be there throughout your JEE preparation. And also, it's very important to have constructive discussions and nothing that distracts you from your preparation. Another thing I would like to add is that 90% of the preparation depends on you and not the teacher or your friends. So it's very important how you develop the thought process and how you navigate throughout this preparation. Of course, the entire credit does go to your teachers and parents, but the temperament part is what you have to develop by yourself, and that's the most critical part of this preparation. Also, I would like to once again thank everyone here at Sri Chaitanya, especially the faculty members and staff members like Mayuri ma'am and Shweta ma'am, who have always been there behind the scenes and have helped me throughout my JEE preparation. Thank you.
No, amazing speeches. These are not something they would have practiced. These are something that would have come from the heart of the students. Like Arnav said, let me re-quote that it's the support system that does matter, whether it is from the Sri Chaitanya group, the mentors, the teachers, or from the parents. Now, this is what allows or enables or facilitates the success of these students. Now, let me welcome our Honorable Director, who herself is a prodigy of the National Birla Institute of Technology, none other than our Mrs. Sushma Mamgaru. Onto the stage, please. I also welcome our dear Dean of Kavuri Hills, Mrs. Padmaja Ma'am. Pillars like her are the ones who are supporting our group to felicitate Sushma Ma'am. I also welcome Shrivana Ma'am, who is another dean, and pillars like these, as I've said, are the cornerstones of our Sri Chaitanya group. Let me also welcome Arnav Nigam and Dharmana Dana Ritvik Sai, as well as Vangala Ajay Reddy. Onto the stage, please. Let me also welcome our dear students, Pammina Hemasai Surya Karthik and Sunkara Sai Rishant Reddy, Bhavesh Jayanti, Karmanya Gupta, the rank order, it is Hussein Majid, the third ranker. Let's get that applause going, as and when these have toiled a lot, lots of effort and hard work has gone into achieving this national level ranks. So you can understand the amount of hardship that has gone into celebrating this kind of a success today. So Hussein Majid, third ranker, Ujjwal Kesari, fifth ranker, Chaurasia Akshat Kumar, sixth ranker, Adnav Nigam is already here with rank 11, Devdatta Maji, 16th rank, Dharmana Gnana, Ritvik Sai, 18, Wangala Ajay Reddy, 19, Aksh Gogi, 23, Pammina Hemasai, Suryas Karthik, 26, Sarkar Samudra, 27, Sunkara Sai Rishant Reddy, 32, Dhruba Jyoti Panja. Bhavesh Jayanti, 35th ranker. Can we have Bhavesh? Yes, please. He is already here. So, Advay Mayank with 37, Karmanya Gupta, 37, Muhammad Anas, 42, Ramit Goel, 45, Maulik Jain, 52, Garv, 54, Larissa, 59, Aryan Balabhadrula, 60th rank. Can we have Aryan here, please? Samya Jyoti Bishwas, 63. Rishmit Bandari, 72. Korikina Rasegna, 78. Arik Panda, 103. Are Shri Praneeth Reddy, 110. Your encouragement will really make them feel elated, and this is what they have toiled for the past 2 years. So please keep the applause going. Pandillapalli Prananya Sai Mukesh. Lakshmi Bhargav Mende. Vanga Pravas Reddy, 153. Look at those smiles when they receive the medal, guys. You need to keep clapping for these people. Dinesh Gomati Shankar Arunachala, 166. Kapatrala Chenna Keshava, 199. Chilakasani Chetana Shivagopal Varun, 233. Badri Raju Venkata Mani Preetham, 234. Dontireddy Nutan Reddy, 239. Damaragidda Chetan Rao, 269. Arnav Krishna, 299. Some of the boys can join this side, please, so that you're all covered in the photograph, so that your smiles can be captured by our press and media. Please do join this side. Madhu Manmohit Reddy, 303. Spread out, boys, so that you can be covered. Spread out and be visible. Nalamara Sri Vatsava, 304. Sharat Chandra M, 335th ranker. They should smile all along, not just when receiving the medal from Sushma ma'am, right? So keep that going. Kalluri Sri Raghava, 340th rank. Kurivenda Harshit, 352 ranker. These are our students who are through our Sri Chaitanya school as well, not just 11th and 12th. So get going, guys. Please keep applauding. Parupati Hridan Reddy, 364th rank. Aitagani Neeraj Kumar, 429th rank. Another student from our Sri Chaitanya school as well. Proud Sushma ma'am and Seema ma'am who couldn't be here, so keep applauding for her as well. Likith Reddy, 512th rank. Dinesh Krishna, 574. Lucky Reddy Chervita, 622. Go girl power. More applause for the girl students here, please. Gudam Setti Mahant, another prodigy from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, 654th rank. Chatlapalli Vishnu Prabhav, 663. Another one again from Sri Chaitanya Techno School as well. Kali Pratyusha, 687th rank. Rautu Sai Kiran, 706th rank. Chiruvella Harshit Sharan, 793 rank. Attoli Rutik Kumar, 874th rank from Sri Chaitanya Techno School, Begumpet. Anish Duwari, 890th rank. So huge round of applause for the amazing, amazing students. So let me retake the names of the students who are seated to receive their medals from Sushma ma'am. Arnav Nigam. Arnav Nigam, can we have the medals, please? Rank 11, great job, Arnav. And great AV2, amazing speech. Dharmanath Dana Ritvik Sai with 18. Wangala Ajay Reddy with 19. Can we please have a photo session with the students, please now? Some of you can kneel down maybe so that all of you are covered. Now I request our director, Sushma ma'am, to address the press as well as the parents here.
Hello, good afternoon. Can everyone hear me clearly? Okay. So good afternoon. Thank you everyone, media, parents, students, faculty, administrators of Sri Chaitanya, everyone who's here to celebrate today with us. 2025 advanced result has come in this morning. The final key was released at 5 a.m., followed by the results in an hour after that. This has been a very crucial year for all competitive exams in the country. Starting with mains and then advanced and NEET, all three exams, the level and the kind of questions asked have changed. So this will become a benchmark year for the future of competitive examinations in the minds of students and faculty. As the preparation methods change, techniques change, and the way to solve a lengthy paper especially. It's a good learning for each and every one of us, and we will prepare constantly, evolve and prepare every year on year. Today, if we look at the 2025 advanced results, we have the first rank Ritvik Sai, third rank Majid Hussain, fifth rank Ujjwal Kesari, sixth rank Akshat Kumar, 11th rank Arnav Nigam, and 16th rank Devdatta Maji. She's in the girls category, she has the first rank, and these are all open category All India ranks. Apart from that, if you look at below 100 and below 1000, we're extremely proud to say that so far with the data gathered, we have more than 180 students with All India open category below 1000 ranks in Sri Chaitanya. It's just exceptional, and the overwhelming joy and celebrations that are happening at each and every campus, unbelievable. Because it shows that every branch, when it contributes to below 1000 ranks, it shows us the quality of education and the level of depth of education that is being provided for these competitive examinations in every single branch, every state and every city in the country. And that is the Sri Chaitanya strength in running a curriculum uniformly around the country. If we look at the details of this examination, the IIT Advanced examination was conducted for 360 marks with 16 questions per subject per paper. Maths, physics, chemistry, 16 questions in paper 1 and similarly in paper 2. The differentiation between last year papers and this year papers is, this year paper has about 36 questions of numerical questions. I think that is what made a lot of students feel it's difficult because it's lengthy. Answering a numerical question is always time consuming for most students, and that is where their time got killed in the process. So 36 numerical value questions where the key was given in ranges. That was, I think, a challenge to most of the kids. The final key that was announced at 5 a.m. had only one key change that was given in a physics question, and have to thank and admire the IIT Advanced question paper teams every single year for the clarity they have and the accuracy they show in their key and the answers they give at the end. It's quite admirable. So in the mains paper also, Ajay Reddy has secured 300 on 300 marks. Today he is here again on stage to celebrate. Similarly, all the students here, you'll see them in mains and you'll see them in advanced, which is quite a happy thing for us to see. In today's results, below 10 rank was given for 88% and above marks. So out of 360, when we look at the cutoff, 88% was the cutoff for below 10 ranks, 76% was the cutoff for below 100 rank, which last year it was 88%. So the cutoff dropped by 12% for below 100 this year. Similarly, for below 1000, 56% is the cutoff. So that it shows the level of the paper, the difficulty level and the length of the paper, as all the cutoffs have come down in this particular exam. And general category as well. In general category, qualifying counts, 20.6% is the cutoff. So any student who's scored 20.6% and above has a general category rank in All India level. 17,273 students were selected through this process as qualified for advanced in general category. So as you can see, this is quite a challenging paper, and we're quite happy and proud that our students have done extremely well. Now, what is it different? How are we able to produce results in spite of this quality of the paper? I feel it's the question papers, the analysis, and the type of discussion that happens with students after an exam. Because teaching, most teachers teach in a certain way. But the level of the examination, the type of questions asked, and the analysis that follows with it, and the way the discussion happens between a teacher and the student, that is what makes a huge difference, because that's the way a student can learn of different methods of solving the same problem. And that is what's important for Olympiads or an advanced exam. Given a problem, if a student is able to come up with 5 different ways of solving the same thing and understanding which takes shorter, which is more efficient, I think most of our problems are solved. And that is what we try to teach our children through exams, analysis, and paper discussions. And those form a huge and valuable part of our curriculum and the way we implement our curriculum. Of course, our teachers, we are blessed with great faculty members. The students can vouch for our faculty members. They're all here. We have committed faculty who are willing to go to any extent to teach these students and to train them for these type of exams and to mentor them to fulfill their goals and dreams. If they want to go to IIT Mumbai and they're willing to put in the hard work, we're always there to support and give whatever we can to the student. The Olympiad preparation process definitely helps our students do better year on year from 7th, 8th grade onwards. The way to think for an Olympiad question, the way to solve a subjective question sharpens their skill set, sharpens their mind, and so they can work very efficiently without fear and without feeling shaken when they see a new paper or a new standard of question that's come up. And that has immensely helped us through the years. So how, if we look at how are we able to frame such question papers, right? I know that's a question that comes to everyone's mind. Is at 900 branches throughout the country with 900,000 students across all grades till 12th grade. So that itself gives us the power and the strength with thousands of teachers available across the country in different states where they can share knowledge, where they can talk to each other, where they can bring the best practices from each and every state and geography. And they can come up with the best of question papers, material, assignments for our students. The size we have is a true skill set to what we can provide in terms of quality for the students. Of course, when it comes to the individual branch, finally it's the student who has to do and who has to learn and perform in the examination. And our local faculty, mentors, administrators are always there to constantly talk to them and help them understand where are their weaknesses and more than that, what are their strengths. Towards the end of the journey, it's always good to bank on your strengths than worry about your weaknesses. I think that comes from good mentoring and good planning from the teams to help these students do well in the final examination. All said and done, entirely this result is the students, because 6 hours of examination in one day is not easy. I don't think we can as adults concentrate for 6 hours, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the afternoon, and take such a challenging exam. But all of our students have done it. So congratulations to all of you. We are extremely proud of your achievement and the resilience you have shown through this journey. And we have learned a lot from each and every one of you. Let me also say, our techno school system, where we have different programs, CIPL, CBAT, CO schools, all these programs do help our students form good fundamentals and prepare for Olympiads, also prepare for the IIT JEE or the NEET exam that is coming up after their 12th grade. It slowly gives them the power, slowly gives them the stability to understand a question paper, a competitive question paper with negative marking, and to figure out what is the best way to go forward and do the best for themselves. In any competitive examination, along with speed and accuracy, strategy is very important. And that doesn't come overnight. So our students have the ability to process that from 8th grade onwards slowly. So that way the subject is absorbed well and the problem solving improves, and also the examination strategy improves through the process. So thank you to all the techno school faculty, administrators, the entire team for supporting our students from the beginning. And together we are able to make these miracles every single year. So thank you everyone. And let's celebrate a wonderful result in Mains 2025 and now a wonderful result in Advanced 2025. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Arnam Nigam, and just one thing I would like to add is that people do often say that JEE is the toughest exam. That is because of the temperament that it challenges. So it's obviously not easy to just sit 6 hours in a day and give an exam. So you have to practice that, and that is what mock tests give us. So we have been giving like 2 papers every week since the starting of our 11th grade. And it has accumulated to a lot of papers now. And that is what helps us to get a temperament that is unshakable. And that is exactly what is required for the advanced examination. However much knowledge you have, it does not matter unless you have a really good temperament. It often happens that people having a lot of knowledge, having done Olympiads a lot, but not having built their temperament in the right way, they often shake in the paper and they mess up the paper. So this is one really important thing. And some ways like temperament gets shaken is when you don't believe in yourself. So I have had this abbreviation with me, PPC, Performance and Progress Check. And I relate that to perseverance, persistence, and confidence. These are the 3 keys to the preparation of JEE Advanced.
Any other boys who are, you're welcome to have a word. Please speak up so that you can inspire many others like you. Thank you, Sushma ma'am, for your kind and wise words. Let me recall the fact that 18 lakh students have given this examination. As ma'am said, there's a benchmark that is set this year, making every exam pattern tougher. But still, Sri Chaitanya Group has always held its torch high. And we have always flew above and beyond to make these students' journeys. Each of them have a success story, as you can see here, although some of them are not speaking today, but they have really toiled hard in order to be able to celebrate the success today. And we thank all the support system as well, each and every parent who are here and couldn't make it as well, for being a part of their success journey. Now, let me announce the score launch, please. Students, you can have your seat among the audience. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much. Okay, you can please also join our score launch. I request ma'am to reveal the logo of the Score Edge 2025. Now, this is the scholarship examination that is the largest one in India. Can we have a round of applause for that? Many thousands of students have been benefited from this scholarship examination. Ma'am, can you please do the honor? Yeah. Ma'am, can we request you to
Yes.
talk about the scholarship examination?
So every time we are here, a lot of press and media ask us a question. How do we help students who are across in different parts of the country who cannot afford quality education? SCORE is the solution. This is a scholarship exam we are conducting throughout the country, in every state, every city, to encourage students who want to test themselves against our Sri Chaitanya students and also the lakhs of students who will take this test in October. The dates are 28th of September and October 12th. These are our 2 SCORE offline exam dates, 28th September and 12th October. On these 2 dates, students across the country of any grade can come and test themselves against the rest of the country to see where they stand, where their interest lies, what they are good at, especially for 8th, 9th, 10th students, is an excellent opportunity to understand what is their future, which field do they want to go into, for career planning as well. So SCORE has become a very important examination for us also to gather students, understand students, and to learn from them and to figure out how best we can provide good quality education for kids across the country. So please utilize that opportunity And we are all here to take care of you and to give you the right inputs and right mentoring to ensure that you will reach beyond your potential.
So please mark your calendars, guys. It's September 28th and October 12th. This is a program that is helping many students to get into this program. Can we have an AV, please, from the chess champion, Gukesh?
Your success depends on the right move. So enroll for SCORE, India's largest scholarship exam by Sri Chaitanya.
So Gukesh looks like one of Sri Chaitanya's students and similar age to them, but he's the Indian chess champion. He's now a brand ambassador of Sri Chaitanya. You know, with his skill set and with his determination, what he has done is admirable and unbelievable. And I hope it provides inspiration to a lot more Sri Chaitanya students to push themselves further and do better and better every year. You know, showing up, you know, days can be very difficult. There are a lot of days in life that are extremely tough and difficult where you want to just hide. But Gukesh hasn't given up. Irrespective of success or failure, he was there, he was present, he showed up, and he learned over and over again from his failures and have done so well for himself and now become an inspiration to children as well as adults. So I hope we all learn from that, we all take inspiration and do well. You know, in your future, this is just a start. This is your first actual competitive examination you have taken. There will be so many more to come in life, challenges in life, not just in terms of academics or examination, but in your career, personal lives as well. So let's all remember that. All failures can be learned from and they can be crossed for betterment.
Grandmaster Gukesh himself endorsing this scholarship test. Imagine what benefits it can bring to lakhs of students. Can we have the cake on the stage, please? Celebrate the sweet moment with a very amazing dessert we have in front of us. I request ma'am along with the students to cut the cake and make this event very memorable. Arnav, Ajay and Ritvik's parents, can you please join us on the stage, please? This is a special request from Sushma ma'am herself. Ajay, Ritvik. Arnav. Can we have the bouquets, please? Huge round of applause. They have succeeded too today along with their children. Can we have a thumbs up from all of you, please? Students. So this is Sri Chaitanya group about the motherly love and support and care that's provided beyond and above as well in order to be able to be what we are and the kind of results that we keep announcing every single year without not just one year or the other. This is a legacy. This is a torch that we bear every single year. Thank you, media, and wish you all a very happy Telangana Formation Day as well today. And thank you all for so much for joining us for this mega event. Thank you.